here's the final build of the Ryzen 5 1600 system that I've been showing you all along. It's in the old Inwind Dragon Slayer case. Kind of a one-of-a-kind case. I probably should have cleaned it out a little bit. Probably do that here soon anyway. So that's the front of it. I got one side panel there, the other side panel over there. As you can see on the side panel, no window, just a mesh. That's how they were back then. They didn't really have the tempered glass windows like they do nowadays. Freaking this case is probably from early 2012-ish time frame. Back when I first met my wife. Actually, I think I got this before I even met my wife, so it might have been early 2010, before that maybe. Well, here's the back side. I just went through and did a little bit of rewiring. I think it turned out alright. Not the greatest. Probably could have been better. But it'll work. As long as I get the back panel on, that's all that counts. Because you won't ever see this again. Then we'll go to the back I/O. We got the two standard USBs, the keyboard mouse, the display port for if you have a APU, HDMI, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 standard USB 3s, USB 3.1, I believe, USB 3.1 Type C. Then of course the gigabit Ethernet, SPDIF, aka optical out. And then your standard audio jacks, which I actually ain't using right now. I'm using this SPDIF one because my soundbar takes that. I like the audio out of my soundbar too much to give it up right now. And the back I/O for the video card, display port, HDMI, another HDMI. Oh no, that's DVI. Sorry, my bad. Then of course HDMI, display port, and display port. I'd have to look it up. I don't know the revisions of them. I should probably be paying better attention than what I do. And then I add this little USB 2.0 card in. You never have enough USBs, especially when you start streaming and doing that sort of thing. Sorry. Yeah, especially since if you start doing streaming and whatnot. I've been having some weird issues with USB lately. If I plug certain things in the USB 3s, they don't like it. I had my gamepad plugged in here and it came up as not recognized. Don't know why, it just happened. And then I think I had my USB out plugged in here and it said not recognized, or the camera wouldn't work through it or something. He was doing a lot of goofy things. And then down here is my 500 watt Seasonic power supply. This all looks pretty nice back here. Turned out pretty nice. And of course, top fan, rear fan. I'll get into more in a little bit. Now to the inside. What you really want to see, I'm betting. I picked out the ASRock Steel Legend Series B450M because for that exact reason, it has all the connections I could want. Has RGB headers. There's one up top by the RAM, some below the video card. One was addressable. The other ones I believe are standard ones. And then you get this shroud here that covers the I/O. Really makes it look nice. And down over here. Oh, also this lights up. I'll add that in the video in a bit. And then down here, as you can see, this little heatsink here lights up as well. Then I got 90mm fan here. This is a standard one right now. I don't know if you can get them in RGB. If you can, leave a link. I'll definitely check it out because I want to add more to it. Then I got 120mm up here. Right here. There's a fair amount of air. I put that one in there because before they had stock 140mm, but they're only plugged into the Molex and not the motherboard. I like to have them plugged into the motherboard preferably, so that way we control it a little better. That's the same with the front fan here. Yeah, it could definitely use a good cleaning. I just haven't done it yet. I just wanted to get it built. Yeah, I did the same here. This is a 120. Just a couple of fans I had laying around. Mounting a 140 spot. That same fan had the Molex connector. I don't know why it didn't have a 3-pin, but it didn't. 3 or 4 pin. No big deal though. That was an easy fix. I do have a DVD drive in here, but it's not hooked up. Who uses them anymore nowadays? It's just more or less aesthetics. But I might take that out and put the front cage back in, or the front part. And then of course we got the aftermarket CPU fan heatsink that covers the RX or the Ryzen 5 1600 that picked up. I'll put a link in either the description or in the card for the previous video I just did, telling you all about these parts. And then of course I got RGB fan here, both sides light up. Kind of stinks it's on the fan like this, but it is what it is. And of course my Munchkin RAM, 16 gigs, the most I've ever had in the system. But before that it was only 8 gigs, barely half the time. So yeah, I should be able to do videos in no time now, with any luck. And of course there's my Samsung NVMe drive down in there. Oh boy, is that ever quick. I'll be doing some benchmarking here soon. I'll be showing you that. And then of course, the video card. I kind of added the screw in, kind of broke the plastic clip a little bit, because it came without any, unfortunately, but it's not moving anywhere now. It didn't hurt this part at all. That does light up. It's kind of neat. That is RGB. This is the RX 580 4 gig. I'll put in the previous description why I bought it. Or it's in the previous video why I bought it, so I'll definitely make sure to mark that. But yeah, it's been working flawlessly overnight. I had testing, so no problems. And I got my 2 hard drives. I got a 2 terabyte and a 500 gig. Why am I using? Oh, the 500 gig is for videos that I'm currently working on. And it gets transferred to the 2 terabyte when I'm done. Then I have the 500 gig SSD down here for additional games. What I'm thinking about doing is taking my other SSD out of my other system and putting it in here. I haven't decided yet though. I think I might do that tonight yet. And of course there's the Seasonic power supply again. There, you can get a little bit of rating on it now. Or reading on it. I think it should last me a good long time. I think it's probably one of the best ones I bought so far. So yeah, that's how the build turned out so far. I'm always constantly tweaking them. And the wife gets kind of annoyed. But I believe I'll keep this one for a good long time. And then this is a step up, or like night and day compared to my previous build. I'll also put a link in the game I was test streaming the other night. That way you kind of see I can actually stream now. Live stream games. Before I tried doing that, I could just barely do Bendy and the Ink Machine. Now I can do Doom and probably whatever else I want to do. So if there's any games you want to see me stream, leave in the comments below. Well, thank you for tuning in. If you like this, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit that button. As always, leave a comment below if you'd like to know more. Or if you can see if I could have done something differently. I'm all ears. Thank you. Let's have one more quick look at the front. I might be adding some more case badges. Haven't decided yet. Hey, it's unjust. I told you earlier I'd be showing you the RGBs, the lighting. This is a little bit of it. Looks pretty good, as you can see. It's mainly just on the board itself and the cooling fan. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. This is Unjust. I can't really think of much anything else. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Either way, I'd like to know what you guys think. And as always, you can leave it in the comments. And always hit that subscribe button.